needs list, number 1 through 7. We're going to do a quick overview and then you'll have some proof work. Just want to remind you, as you look at each of these needs, first it's about you as a child. Is that need met? Were there times that it wasn't? Then you can take a look at your now, you as an adult, and then we want you to look at your kids. Where are they? So the first one, number 1, safety and survival. Well, that's pretty straightforward. We're talking food, shelter, clothing, warmth. So where were you as a child? Where are you now? And your kids. So that first one, safety and survival. Number 2 is touching. It is absolutely imperative that we have good, healthy, good kind of touching, especially babies. They have to have been held and touched by their mom. So some of us came from families that they were very huggy-feely, touchy families, and some of us were not. How are those needs met? There is also bad touch. Some of us were abused in our early childhood. Maybe it's happened to some of our kids. We are talking about positive, healthy touch, and that's the second human need. Third is attention. I really want to bring the idea of time into focus. How much bonding time, focused time is spent with the kids, is spent with you and your relationship with yourself. Attention. Number 4 is validation. Your ideas, your emotions are important. Did you get that when you were young? There's some great ideas in the manual. One of the things that I really like is the idea of meal times, that each person has a time to tell something, the nicest thing about their day, or what's one nice thing I did today. It doesn't make any difference what it is, but each person has their time, no matter what their age is. We get the same amount of time, and we're listened to without any judgment, without making fun of what somebody's thoughts or feelings were. Validation. Number 5 is guidance. Having that safe person and safe persons in your life to help guide, but not demand. It's not a fear thing. It's a guidance thing. Somebody has your best interest at heart. Some gentleness. That would be guidance. Number 6, so huge, non-judgmental listening. I already mentioned about the mealtime. That would be a great place to train non-judgmental listening. Everybody get used to, doesn't make any difference if Susie's 5 years old and the best part of her day is she saw a frog. We don't laugh at that and dismiss it. That's an important part of her day. Many of us were judged as kids. I don't know how many times through decades I have overheard parents say, "You don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about." That's not validating someone's feelings. That is not non-judgmental listening. We all need to cry and need to not be judged about that. And here's one other thing I just want to throw in about non-judgmental listening. Can you listen to yourself without being judgmental about you? Number 6, non-judgmental listening. Number 7, grieve. Any change, even good change, brings grief. Did you have a time that you lost something? There was a loss in your life when you were a child. Were you given time to grieve that? Were you given a way to grieve that? That's what we want to look at. And where are you right now? There was a time where I always had Mondays free. And I joined a Bible study at my church. And I did that for like 3 years. And then I changed jobs. And guess what? I worked on Monday. It was a better job. I had more money. This is all good stuff, right? But I also had to grieve the loss of that group because I couldn't be there anymore. So all change has grief. This is the first section of the human needs list. Now let's take some time and do group work. Thanks.